Tonight, we are learning more about a new school voucher program in Georgia and how it might impact your student.
Starting next school year, eligible families will be able to apply for the $6,500 Georgia Program Promise Scholarship. 11 Alive's Joe Ripley explains how this program works and why there's some controversy behind it.
Well, it can be life-changing for these students.
Students at some of the state's worst-performing schools will soon be in line for the Georgia Promise Scholarship. It offers $6,500 for parents of students who qualify for private school tuition or homeschooling resources.
Expecting any one public school to provide everything that every child needs is maybe a little unrealistic.
Kyle Wingfield is president and CEO of the Georgia Public Policy Foundation, a nonprofit that breaks down laws like the one lawmakers passed this year, paving the way for the Georgia Promise Scholarship.
So this allows that family to make the choice that will be best for their child.
We are trying to find a quick fix to some systemic problems.
Lisa Morgan with the Georgia Association of Educators sees the scholarship as a way to defund already struggling public schools with a history of scarce resources.
It is not a promise. It is not a scholarship. It is a voucher, taking our public funds that should be solely for our students in our public schools and diverting them to private schools.
Morgan says many of the students at eligible schools are predominantly minorities or come from low-income backgrounds. While some label Georgia Promise school choice, Morgan says the private schools are choosing which students they'll admit.
Rather than looking at ranking schools and saying, oh, this school's doing wonderful, why don't we look at these are the challenges the students have, and how are we addressing those challenges?
Wingfield says the likelihood public schools lose students in subsequent funding could lead to better student performance down the road.
They do compete, and that's kind of the rising tide for all students.
In Atlanta, Joe Ripley, 11 Alive News.
The Georgia Promise Scholarship application portal is expected to open early next year. Now, to qualify, families must make less than 4 times the federal poverty level. That's less than $125,000 for a family of 4.